PPD playing the Treant Protector. 75th game on Treant.
Dude, who else could be number one but Godblack though? Like, when's the last time Godblack played a pro game and he still is number one?
That's I mean, he's a good 25 plus games away from him. That's, you know, PPD's got some catching up to do. I guess PPD came in late, whereas GoDz's been playing since like TI1.
Okay, he got the mana burn. I was wondering how that was like the most damaging right click ever, but nice finish up top there.
And this Clockwork's looked all right. I think pretty much, not a hero we've seen a lot of, but it feels like picked up kind of as a way to deal with the Nyx, both in lane as well as just the game in general.
Yeah, double melee supports too, so yeah, you get some options throughout the game.
Oh, top lane, they've found Rises. The mana burn, early point in that coming into play once again with the double nukes from the Snapfire. So, but with the early smoke, the one-man smoke in his boots, can they get this kill? Maybe?
A little further.
Wanting some Jingu charges first, it looks like as well.
He popped it.
Oh no, Tornado EMP. He's actually maybe set himself up for a turnaround here. Prince goes in aggressively, gets the Jingu stacks up. He needs to lifesteal, but PPD shows up with the living armor, as does Snaking with a perfect impel, and they'll turn this around, getting 1 kill and probably 2. Zabo, nowhere to run. DNM picks up the urn, so if they get this kill, it's going to be urn charges. That's why DNM kind of doubled back. They just need one more stun to land, and they'll get it. Great play from Snaking and PPD. Hits the Impale. Are they going to go for this kill? The Clockwork is kind of deterring Moo.
Yeah.
And is going to force Moo to just cookie out of the cog. So well played by old Yoda to keep Rises alive.
Yeah, Moo's able to freely alternate that, but ooh.
Solo kill. Behind the tower, gets the solo kill, didn't actually get turn charges, so...
He got him with the Tornado. Like max range, that's why he didn't get it.
Yep. And Rises will chase down Snaking. That's a killing spree ended. It has the healing ward, which instantly gets sniped by Moo, unfortunately, but...
Top tower is definitely going down. I'm not so sure about the bottom one. Okay, well, they're going to pop the ult.
Yeah. That's how you make sure it goes down, but he can't use the Void or PPD's going to TP out here, so... Bloody Sky forced to chase him down. Top lane, meanwhile, they get the kill on the Clockwork. It's, like you say, the kind of mirror play. PPD's just wasting this Night Stalker's time. And, you know... Does a good job of it. There's a creep wave on the tier 1 tower. Yeah, he does just that. He TPs. It's now daytime as well, so Snaking, you know, he's not too afraid for his life under this tower. Throws an Impale, which won't land. The tier 1 still being just right-clicked. Rises and Bloody Sky really want this one. Healing Ward doesn't get right-clicked. Snaking's got to be careful. He's been hit by the Boundless Strength. He's going to get bursted. Yeah.
That was so greedy. One of the cooler things about Night Stalker, like... He'd be such a hard hero to make work, even though he is like very straightforward. But one thing that I really like is the itemization can be just anything.
We're going to see that Night Stalker go charging in. It's going to find Snaking's Nyx. This feels like a really tough Nyx game, playing against what I would consider some of the harder counters in Night Stalker as well as Clockwork. Doesn't seem like that's the case. Bloody Sky going to go charging forward, try and see what he can find there. He's forced off on Invoker, though.
Yeah, Cookie Tornado and then TB. They could try it.
Well, this guy gets out of the EMP, so does still have all of his mana, but daytime hits and the tower going to get taken by Rises with a Blade Fury. He cancels the TP, though. Snaking may just chase him down. He's got an Impale here, but the Sentry is going to scut him out. The Impale hits before the Omni Slash. Can he get the Omni Slash off? It looks like he will. He may pay the price for this one. He's going to go get 1 kill and then get brought down by the Moo Snapfire, but at least gets the 1 kill before he dies. Kind of less so, but they are smoked up trying to take a fight, so...
Yeah, their courier's running right through the wards, though, so they knew exactly where they were. This is very greedy.
You know, he's trying to keep that tower alive. Pops the glyph for the multi-shot, so that's going to try and take out the siege wagon, but Dire themselves are going to glyph. Drop the Serpent Ward underneath the tier 2 tower. Hookshot coming in. The Monkey King going to drop the Wukong. PPD is still alive, and with the backup from Moo with the mech, he's actually been healed up, and Fear's there with the Metamorph. No escape for old Yoda. They're going to get both the Clockwork and the Night Stalker and deal with the Serpent Wards. Perfectly played, while Fear's TV Illusion up top managed to take out a tier 2 tower, so... Great defense from SADBOYS.
They just got pressured to, like, they felt like they had to do something or this game's just slipping away from them, which is partially true, but forcing it like that is just never going to end well.
And I think they feel like, you know, they are the underdog team. They're going to have to play aggressive. They can't just get into this kind of slow, methodical farm game.
You know, you're just thinking how it seems like you kind of have to get whatever you can on the map, and then you just let a free one go.
The
sitting under an off sentry here.
Off it feels.
That's only Ghostwalk too. That's not smoke. So they see him.
All right, Rises make a play. Cool. The hook shot into Omni. It's, you know, a little game of charades there, pretending you can't see him, and now with TP rocking up, they're going to fight this one without the Invoker, it looks like. PPD doesn't have an ultimate to keep Rises in place. Monkey King going to go with the Wukong command. Snake King sets up some nice stuns with the Carapace, and that's going to lead to a couple of kills here as Bloody Sky. I don't think you can deal with the Terrorblade. No damage for the Night Stalker, who's just going to back off, pick up a Bounty Rune, and get the hell out of there.
Frankly, like, he's really taken the mantle of the big Treant player. Constantly banned whenever I see him in a match. Peter always won more for the blinks than the hammers. We'll see what he gets.
Roche is going. They're sending the Ford Spirit in. They're going to drop the Mortimer's Kisses. They scatter with the Courier as well. Big damage coming in. Bloody Sky getting incredibly low. The Tornado just going to narrowly miss. That's going to keep Bloody Sky alive, who's got an ultimate in this couple of seconds here. Snake King caught by the Shackles. Doesn't have a Carapace until it wears off, and now he may survive his way through this one, but the BKB Monkey. One Snake King won't get him, though, and SADBOYS have done a great job of stopping this Roche. It's incredibly low. They want to chase and get the Night Stalker, and with a perfect catch from Peter, gets him with the slow, leading to a couple more kills, and Prince is in alone. He may have a Wukong's command, but he's 1 versus 5 and gets obliterated. Outplayed by SADBOYS.
And I'm not sure if he just like didn't see his right moment or if he lost all his mana, but he did not get his ulti off.
Here we go. A-Team. They've mentioned they're not a team to just sit around and wait for their opponents to get a 20k gold lead. They're making the aggressive play here, smoking up. They've got the BKB rush on Prince, so he's ready to go. Bloody Sky has his ultimate, the Dark Ascension, and they're going to catch Moo here.
Show the power of the shard, Moo.
Yep, Snake King's nearby. Moo pushes him back.
All right, actually?
Yeah, he's still surviving his way through this for now. Moo gets caught in the cogs now. He's actually surviving. He's broken his way out of the cogs. The Surfboards are there now as well. The Wukong's Moo is just so goddamn tanky. The Greaves come back up. You can't kill this guy. Oh, and he's going in aggressive now. Cookies forward with old Yoda and Clockwork going to go down. Prince trying to fight inside the Wukongs, but once again, he just doesn't have the sustainability, and A-Team just get destroyed.
Some Demon Zeal, perhaps? Thank you, Ice Frog, for another great name in a cast, by the way. Just saying.
It's the synergy with the Satanic, you know. You lose some health and you just gain it right back. Rise! Youch.
All right. Guys, I can confirm the Terrorblade does in fact hit pretty hard. 30 seconds.
And if there's a game to at least
though.
get a feel for, you know, how good it is, maybe this is the game, you know. They probably feel like they've got a pretty comfortable lead.
That's true.
Here come A-Team once again, making the move. They're not waiting around on their high ground. They're going aggressive. They want to fight. They don't care about the Aegis. They're much more interested in the fact that Metamorph is still on cooldown, but not
10 seconds.
much longer.
They might get the time.
Yeah. Oh, and Prince is being jumped. They broke the tree. They get the cookie follow-up. Prince is dying, even with the BKB up. Elsewhere on the sidelines, the Shackle going across the map on a PPD, who's still alive with a Night Stalker on top of him. He gets the Overgrowth off through the BKB.
Here goes Aegis.
Cannot catch up to PPD as well. They've taken out the Aegis here. Monkey King still going to go down, though, and TB's Metamorph is about to come back up, so Fear can pop that one if he wants. They're going to go onto Bloody Sky with the TB Metamorph damage. There's just too much to deal with. Rises in full retreat, has got a Blade Fury TP if he wants to. And elsewhere, old Yoda, well, you know, he just bought back. He's going to go charging in for the greater good, but the greater good is just a GG. And SADBOYS convincingly take game 1.
Yeah, I mean, I can appreciate that in terms of a last-ditch effort, they did have the right timing, right, where the Aegis was expiring. So that is still, like, good signs. Some of the better small things here. For A-Team, but it was a lot of really good big things.
I think the Bloody Sky's literally got to be the best Timber player on the planet to win this one. So I'm going to go SADBOYS. But if A-Team wins, I'm very happy for them. They've got the best Timber on the planet on their team.
Yeah, they drew a nice line here, by the way. But it's like up here, down, act. They want to catch the wraparound here.
And it's going to work, it looks like. Zabo walks right into it, and old Yoda, well, he chucks out a Fortune's End, but I think that's just signifying the end of for Rubik.
What do you do as Rise right now? Like, actually, I mean, he's got 3 tangos coming out.
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, if you're level 6, you say you just go jungle, but
I don't even know if I want my Oracle here right now while this lane's dying. I feel like I'm yelling at my Oracle to go away.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, at this point, the thing he needs most is just hitting level 6 so he can jungle. Elsewhere, bottom lane, Bloody Sky with Maldic. This time he will not survive, I believe. The Courier does not bring anything that's going to help him. They get the kill.
You're bringing Zabo mid right now. This time not under ward coverage, but you're a Rubik, so was perhaps hoping that DNM would retreat back to the camp and they could do something.
Oh, back at top. Slark.
Can they get this kill?
On some...
Oh, they might have him.
Ryze is going to turn this one.
Oh.
Elsewhere, yeah, bottom lane. DNM goes down. Sorry, back in mid lane, DNM goes down. But top lane, they're trading blows, and SADBOYS are going to get the kill on the Slark. Old Yoda trying to take one with him. Snaking needs to maybe juke in the trees. Old Yoda doesn't have vision for the Purifying Flame. Snaking going to turn around, and with Prince showing up, Moo has a fairy fire here. Is he going to be able to survive his way through this one? The one still on cooldown. One more Purifying Flames is not there, and Moo will survive. So Prince commits a lot on that rotation, doesn't get the kill, but the big kill was the
bottom again, though.
mid.
Bloody Sky is already maledicted. There's one more
boy.
tick. I didn't see how much damage was before. Not going to be enough. So he moves through an Observer Ward trying to find Peter, but Peter will go with the dodge. Knowing where he's moving towards, and that means they're not going to get anything bottom and probably not going to get anything mid. Yoda does double back. He's coming bottom.
Yeah, bottom, they've gone on Bloody Sky, though. Bloody Sky getting very low, and with PPD showing up, I don't think he's going to get himself out of there, so...
Bad things about you, Timbersaw.
You know, that pure damage is not going to be coming in that fast right now.
Yeah. They are setting up bottom, so Bloody Sky, you know, he's got backup in the form of an Oracle, but
got
they can
Finger,
definitely
though.
kill him. Yeah, with one TP, I think they kill him, and there we go. TP coming from PPD. That'll bring the Maledict if needed. The cast's going to go. Maledict into Finger, probably the play here. Snaking wants to hold on, wants the bonus damage, I imagine, but as a result, Bloody Sky's getting kind of far away. Snaking misses the Impale. I don't know what that was. That's not how that gank was meant to go, I'm pretty sure.
Well, the first time he got a little greedy going for the spike before the Hex, which I get because he was in fog, but, you know, it just happened the timing didn't line up, but they're back. They want to punish this. It's a good call, but that's a Ravage, so...
They've got the Maledict, so Fear going to go charging in, and with Mood backing him up with a Gush. Bloody Sky is getting some of this damage blocked and healed up, but Boundless Strike will secure the kill. Moo going to get the Ravage. Nicely catches out too with DNM showing up. Can they bring down Prince here? They're going to throw the Death Ward here. PPD, that's still going to hit him. Oh, actually goes down here, so it actually ends the Death Ward, and Prince doesn't have an Astral Step, but he's still alive for now. Zabo stole Ravage. Had to use it defensively, unfortunately, and Prince getting slowed down is going to be brought down. The SADBOYS still win the fight, even though it was a bit of a chaotic one.
Oh, Zabo here. Fear lurking.
It's a three-man smoke from SADBOYS. They are coming top. Looks like they want to back up Fear. They may run into Bloody Sky instead, and they're going to ball in with the Orchid. The perfect follow-up, but the follow-up does eventually come in with the Maledict. They're going to bring down Bloody Sky, but can A-Team turn this one around? Initially, it looks like they want to fight. PPD getting very low. The Boundless Strike nicely catches two Moose here, but without a Ravage. May go on Prince here, and without the Astral Step, he doesn't have a good escape here. Pops to Dissimulate just to get away from it, as Oracle gets picked off instead. You may have I imagine PPD had some words about what happened bottom, which is like, just finger when I Maledict, you know. I don't care about your bonus damage.
Under attack.
What? 3.58 deaths per 10 minutes?
It's not the kind of stats records you want to be setting, but they're looking to, you know, set some kill stats here. They instantly run and kill the Tide before any kind of Ravage can come into play.
They just go.
Tower is under attack.
I mean,
There is no off
teams,
switch.
Yeah, there have been teams like this in the past, but the way that it carried them, like, oh my god, Zabos is going through the tier 2 for the Ravage.
Stolen Ravage. We'll catch out too. Can the follow-up do anything here? DNM comes in with an Orchid, unfortunately, and that could spell the death of some of these. Prince gets kept alive by the False Promise, so the Oracle saving Prince here, the TP out. I don't know if this is going to work, Prince. That's a Maledict in your Fountain. It's not going to work. Nice attempt on the TP. But unfortunately, the damage was just too much, and Bloody Sky as well around the mid lane is going to be popped off. SADBOYS win another big fight. We're going to be running out of smoke soon. We'll see what A-Team's next moves are going to be. Sark is continuing to farm, but the unfortunate news is that his other cores are not. Bloody Sky and the Timbersaw particularly.
They got him kind of sandwiched here.
Yep. Rises comes in. PPD is being just left to die. So nice rotation from A-Team, and
maybe Bloody Sky gets really lucky.
Oh, no. Can they get the Orchid? Yep. Didn't have the Dark Pact, then they follow up with a Ravage and pick off the Slark. Nicely played.
It's always one step forward and 2 steps back.
Yeah, it really is. And unfortunately, it's about to be another step back as Zabo gets picked off, as does Old Yoda here with the Orchid. That's going to stop any kind of a False Promise from happening. Storm, one of those perfect heroes to play into Oracle because you can just jump the back line.
There's really no option either as Oracle.
As well, that ends well for SADBOYS, and this series so far going swimmingly as they're going to play around this mid lane. Maybe try and get one of these tier 2 towers before the 20-minute mark, but that's probably easier said than done. They have not got Ravage, but they still holding the high ground here. Dire Ward spots him. They go with the Orchid. Rises Dark Pacted it up, plus had the Oracle False Promise to back him up, and yeah, they're going to bring down the Monkey King. Good start to the fight.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yep, playing around that ward there. PPD with the TP out. Oh, yes, they just barely get the TP cancel here, and they want more. They're going to keep on chasing, but doesn't look like they're going to be able to keep up to move.
I mean, there was a ward on the low ground, but there were also heroes up there, so he just kind of ran up and face-checked it and instantly shadow danced. He was not messing around, you know, didn't try and, like, max it out this time or anything. And DNM doing some quick math here with the Arcane Rune.
Yep. Believe he might have this one. Yep. He could go down for it. Will he pay the price? Mood does not have Ravage in. He may have done the math about whether he could get the kill, but he did not anticipate the response, and it's 18 bouncing back. Fear shows up with a Wukong's command. Is going to look to turn and fight this one. Snake King gets the Hex. That's on the side. Prince in all sorts of trouble, and old Yoda did not have the false promise. Now getting caught by an Impale plus Finger. Snake King gets the bonus damage this time around with a stolen Finger of Death. Okay.
Oh,
Fear's dead.
Got it, though.
And Rise is going to turn this one around. Rises goes charging in. Once Snake King gets caught by an Impale plus Maledict. Oh no! Disaster for Rises. Oh, he was trying to make something happen there, trying to go for a big play, but Snake King and PPD were ready for it. The two supports. Zabo gets a kill on the way out.
I'll give him that. That was nice.
These guys are bonkers, man. They're fun to watch. I'll give him that. Yeah, at no point does it feel like any of A-Team's heroes, apart from the Slark, are getting stronger by this continuous fighting. Whereas it feels like, yeah, SADBOYS are just generally scaling better, and the fights are just generally better traits for them.
Oh, well, Bloody Sky. Yeah. This is a depressing game. You just get, like, completely solo killed by a storm. There's nothing you can do. They're going to smoke up. They're going to move in themselves. Genius hero pick for the A-Team because they fight so often that, you know, it's infinite growth on the permanent Agi.
Ooh.
So we'll see what other heroes they bring in the repertoire later. You know, some Pudges or something.
Snake King has the Hex. Oh, there we go. Gets the Hex out a little bit slow. Immediately perched off by the Oracle, but that just gives them vision of the Oracle. Snake King going to make sure they get that kill and also force out the false promise. Prince, you know, kept alive.
I think he was looking at the creep wave, looking at the heroes up there, and walked into a Void Spirit, not really expecting it or something.
Yeah. Oddball in from far, does just go for the creeps. Now he finds the Slark, who did not get the Dark Pact off, and Snake King going to follow it up with a combo, which will bring down the poor Slark.
Well, they kept their outpost until past 20 minutes. Total stomp, not happening. It's good. Got that.
Fear at top, Boundless Strike into Orchid. Gets it just barely in time. I don't know how to fear, but he did actually end up stunning himself there, and Snake King does not have a Finger of Death, so they're not going to get the kill on Rises, so...
He gets zipped through by the storm on his train.
Oh, that's exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's a classic.
You had to, I mean, they kind of had to do it that way with the Boundless into Storm Zip with the Orchid, but he just couldn't get off the tree in time. A nice turnaround from A-Team.
That's what it takes for a turnaround for A-Team. They will take it.
Yep.
And they're smoking. All right, DNM. Moo though.
Okay,
oh, they ran
move.
Damage.
I mean, this is... Rise can at least build up some essence shift, but he's going to have to look for a new target here. And unfortunately, DNM's found the backlines, catches out the Rubik to start things off. Old Yoda, he could be next, and with the Ravage, I don't think he's going to get a chance to use any spells here. And oh no, Prince is being comboed by the cast. The Death Ward to follow it up, and Bloody Sky in all sorts of trouble. Rise is going to quickly find himself in a one versus the world kind of situation here. No Shadow Dance TP available. With an Orchid on him, he's going down. Question is, can Bloody Sky get away? And it looks like he will be let free. Well, we'll see if A-Team can do anything about this Roshan. Tide's Ravage down only for 15 more seconds, and if they have any smokes here, they've got one. Old Yoda not going to go for it. Instead, they're going to go on bottom where Slark has already died. They were trying to TP in to save him. Instead, they're just going to TP and get some kills. Snake King gets picked off, but Rosha's going on. Bloody Sky seems to know this. He's making a beeline towards it. He's going to be careful. They may just say, okay, we'll just, you know, we'll take the Timbersaw kill. And that's exactly what it looks like SADBOYS are going to do. They get Roshan, and then they're going to go on Bloody Sky next. PD using the shard. As the Death Ward's going to come out and bring down the Timbersaw. SADBOYS going to smoke up. They've got a great ward here. They have the vision of basically everything, and they're drawing a line to do a little wraparound. team, I don't think they expect this one. PPD leading the way.
Oh,
He's
he
got the
dissimulated.
voodoo switcheroo. DNM going to go in. The Ravage follow-up. Old Yoda, he's going to be the first target, so no false promise for this fight. Rises, pops the Shadow Dance early, but gets stunned in it by the Boundless Strike here. Mood doesn't have the Ravage anymore, but has an Anchor Smash. He's trying to bail out Fear, but Fear has the Aegis, so he doesn't mind. He goes on Snaking, blinks in with the Impale. Buyback from the Oracle. Can this turn it around? The Finger of Death comes out, doesn't actually get the kill, and SADBOYS not quite having the success they were hoping for initially, but they finally get the slot here. DNM out of mana, but will take out the Oracle for a second time here, and Bloody Sky with Maledict on him. Going to get gushed up.
Oh, the Yule's timing.
Oh,
Nice.
Boundless Strike is there. The cast, the stolen cast, doing a good job actually to stop any chase, so Bloody Sky may survive. SADBOYS instead charge forward with DNM, and it doesn't look like they'll find any more kills.
Yeah.
And we will see SADBOYS perhaps wait for Fear's BKB. Though it does look like the rest of the team are happy to play pretty aggressively around this mid lane. Storm
Okay.
with the ward.
Yeah. Remember that time you initiated on me? Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't even have the BKB there. He is unafraid. Once more. Goes on. Rises, who does have the spider legs to get the hell out of there. And now Bloody Sky is going to be a little bit careful. He's losing all his mana to this mana drain. Snaking with the maxed out mana drain. Making his life a little bit miserable there.
Dire structures.
I mean, he is an Aether Lens. Yeah, I mean, it builds into it now, but I don't know if this is necessary. I like it, though.
Even more cast range. Rises gets jumped mid and gets deleted before he can even pop the BKB. And this is the problem for the Oracle. Oracle has to stand so far away from the Slark or you get jumped by Storm, and as a result, the burst damage from SADBOYS can just delete the Slark before he pops BKB.
All right, decent item though on the BKB, but feels like if you have to buy back on your Slark, this game just feels even harder.
DNM jumps in, will force out Prince's BKB. He goes charging in with it, snaking. We pushed back, but
Oh, here we go. The finger though, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Roughly 1,000 damage, it looks like. 1071.
start building up his Finger of Death kill damage. They're gonna buy back the Slark and just smoke a Roche. SADBOYS instantly don't even go for it. They're like, all right, they want to fight?
Yeah.
Back to the high ground. This is our high ground, and
Look
Ryan's
at
gonna
Peter.
run in. Yeah,
He knows.
Peter's got to be careful. He goes into the voodoo form. He's going to turn on the Slark with the Ravage there as well. They take out the Slark. It's a die pack, and Void Spirit dead as well. With that buyback, this is surely game over. We'll see if they call or they play it out. They're going to call it, but I love that Witch Doctor confront line.
That was sick. Yeah, that was
With
a
the
great use
switcheroo.
of the shard. He's like, they know exactly what's coming. I'm going to pop this smoke, sit under one of our wards, and the second Slark's flying through the air, I'm a death ward. Genius.
Fun getting to see some of the new shards in action, and also, you know, fun getting to see